Hi, this will kind of help you out on question number 3. This is going to help you out with question number 3. So, question number 3 reads that California firefighters are planning to use a new water pump that has a unit or has a flow rate of 32 and 3/4 gallons per 2.5 minutes. What is the new pump's unit rate? So, just like before, it's very similar to all the problems that you have been doing. You're basically wanting to find out how much gallons will be pumped out in 1 minute. So, that's why we will divide. But I'm going to show you an example that's very similar to that one. And let me go ahead and scroll down to that type of problem. Okay. It's basically the same story. It's about firefighters with a new pump. So anyways, step 1 is for you to read and then gather the information given, and that's something that I just expect you guys to know by now. So I'm going to go straight to writing my rate, not my just regular fraction, my rate, because my rate is a ratio that looks like a fraction that has descriptions. So the numerator is described in gallons, G for gallons. The denominator is described in minutes, M for minutes. I grabbed this information from the story. Anyways, I'm noticing that a lot of you are struggling at this moment, and it goes back to kind of like I guess, the strategy that we have been using. And based on that, you have to ask yourself, what do you have in the numerator and what you have in the denominator. Now, if it's just regular numbers, you can definitely go ahead and just divide. But if you have numbers and decimals, you could also divide. The only time that you cannot do that is when you have a mixed fraction or a fraction in either the denominator or numerator. But we have mixed fractions for both top and bottom. So what we have to do an additional step. And the step is that it requires you to split up your mixed fraction to an addition problem. So it's going to be 48 plus 1 over 3 over 7 plus 1 over 2. And we cannot forget the units. It's G over M. Now, at this point, you kind of have to focus on either the numerator or denominator. We're going to focus on the numerator first. So looking at this problem, I'm rewriting 48 and putting the plus sign. Now, at this point, I'm going to convert 1/3 to a decimal so that I can change my mixed fraction to a number with a decimal. Because I told you in class, this is actually representing a number and a decimal. So if you plug that in your calculator, you should get 0.33, and then it actually keeps on going over and over with the 33. Now, at the very end, you just do 48 plus that 0.33 in your calculator, and that should equal 48.33. And I may actually draw the dot a little bit more clearly. I'm going to use the color blue for the decimal so you can see the decimal. Okay, so that's your numerator. We just took care of the numerator. And that was equal to that. And we cannot forget the unit that goes on top. That's the gallons. Now we're going to take care of the bottom number. And I'm going to actually use the blue color. So we're going to rewrite 7 and do plus. Now you have to change that 1/2 to a decimal. That's 0.5. From this point, you just add it in your calculator, and your calculator will tell you that it's 7.5. And you can't forget the unit of M for minutes. So now that you're looking at both the numerator and denominator, you just have numbers with regular decimals. So you can definitely just go ahead and divide this out, and you should be able to get your answer. Now, it's basically the same concept for the problem that you guys are doing. So I guess I will just go ahead and conclude the video at this point. Anyways, I hope you have a great day. Bye.